Hello my friends, it is time for a SketchBox unboxing. We have some really gorgeous cover art by Laura's Art Journey. Such a pretty bird on the beach. Let's check out what our theme is inside. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, oh look at that. We've got our first art print. This is by Anne Dorman, a German self-taught artist. In her free time, Anne works mostly in watercolor, but enjoys the challenge of other art supplies as part of her social squad. Growing up in a small town and living in a big city, her work is greatly inspired by nature and urban scenes. She often dreams of going to different places, to faraway countries, and records them with pencils and brushes on paper, hoping to visit those places in person someday. When she is not picking up a paintbrush, you can usually find her with an instrument or book in her hand, which acts as inspiration for new paintings. So pretty. I love buildings like that. I got so obsessed when Minnie Smalls was doing her series. I love seeing another artist come up with that. All right, we have Winsor Newton fine liner with no cap. Oh no, the cap fell off. All right, she's still right, so we'll pop the cap on and hopefully we will be all good. So it is a 0.3 millimeter, a waterproof fine liner. I really like the cool gray color for this. It'll keep it a little bit more subtle, so I'm really excited for that. And its retail price is $3.29. We have the Hahnemuhle watercolor bookmark pad. That's a really neat size. I love making bookmarks and I love having it handy. So it's a 300 GSM and we've got 15 sheets. So it is highly absorbent and is made to contain multiple layers of watercolor paint. It does have a slight texture due to a cold press manufacturing process. So it'll be good for masking fluid and some great detail work. So I'm excited to open it up and give it a try. Its retail price is $9.95. So flip your first page and you can see, sure how well you can tell, a really fine tooth on here. It is super, super subtle. A really good thickness for our pages. Gorgeous. See? A good wubble wubble. I'm excited for that. I love bookmarks. All right. Next up, I'm going to keep some of the best for last. I'm going to do my best. All right, speaking of masking fluid, we've got a little bottle and it's in more of a type of like a squeezy, like you get alcohol inks. And it is by Jacquard. And it has a plastic applicator tip, so we can do some lines, some fine details, things like that. So make sure that you put it on work that is fully dry so it doesn't tear your page, so we don't meddle. So make sure your watercolor, fully dry, page, fully dry, apply it, let it dry completely, do what you like to do, and then pull. And we've got a pretty good amount of it. But like, yeah, perfect, a little ½ ounce with our little tip. And it retails for $7.99. Next up, ooh, we've got a new brush. This one's actually a dual-headed brush. I thought it was one that we had seen before, but it is brand new. Remember last time we got a swoop brush like this, that was a little while ago. I used it a ton more than I thought I would. I really love it. It really fills in large areas well, but it's also great for flicking. I used it for a cat portrait actually. And then we also have more of a fine point. So really neat. I haven't seen a dual end brush quite like this before. I'm really excited to give that a try. I'm going to keep them protected for right now. And it retails for $15.99 and it is a SketchBox signature. All right, our last but not least, after our cute cute sticker. We got an entire pocket set. This is the Winsor & Newton Cotman Skechers pocket set. It should include 12 half pans and a pocket brush. So let's check it out. Oh, they're still all wrapped up and beautiful. Oh, the sun is coming out. Oh, the pocket brush is metal. So you just flip it over and it sets in. Oh, that's it for the side. It was short-lived. So it really does fit in there, put together as well, but to protect your bristles, you can hide it inside of its own handle, which is really quite neat. And we have lots of unwrapping to do. So all of these are fully wrapped. So this one is our I'm gonna say it wrong, alizarin crimson hue. So you unwrap them like a little candy, and then they have a little plastic around them as well. So it's gonna take a minute to get them all off of here. Just a little sticker, and then they will just set in like so. So there are no like magnets to these, and they don't clip in. You know, some of them have like lips on them. This is not one like that. And while it's dry, especially before it gets moistened or moved around, the cakes themselves fall out as well. So make sure if you're traveling with it to close it first. Okay. All right, so this one's a really good mixing set overall. I will get everything swatched in a bit, but we have lemon yellow hue, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red pale hue, which is like a really beautiful orange. We just opened up the alizarin, I can't talk today, I'm so tired. Alizarin crimson hue. We have ultramarine, cerulean blue hue, viridian hue, sap green, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and a Chinese white. So a really great mix for blending as well. And it retails for $34.99. A total value of $72.21 for all the paint, our paper, our extra brushes, our fine liner pens, and our masking fluid. We have absolutely everything we need to do a little piece of art. I would advise grabbing a spray bottle, a sponge, some form of water if you're going to be taking this on the road. But this guy is pretty perfectly shaped and sized for travel. And just make sure you open it facing the right size because it wants to escape. I think that's all I've got for you. Mixing the lid, makes something beautiful. I love you all so very much. Bye.